Ladies and gentlemen, we are in that time of FIFA where not only are you wasting all your players, but you've pretty much got no coins or you don't want to spend the ones you've got, and I'm here to get you some more. So if you're new around here and you don't have a million coins or you want an extra milli, you're in the right place, and all you've got to do to say thank you is something that's completely free to you but means the world to me, which is subscribe and drop a like down below. Because not only are we doing a ton of content still for the end of this FIFA, but you know for the next game we'll be doing daily, triple, double uploads and shorts too. If you've got a team like this, you're probably fed up of teams like this or this, and whether you want your favorite cards as a Redfoot Champs card, or maybe you just want some coins to get who you want so you can finally beat the sweats like me, then head over to skycoach.gg, make sure to pick the amount of coins or rank that you want, use Pro Recall 10 for 10% off at checkout, and enjoy. We will start off by ignoring my shameful Champs performance. We're doing pretty bad. I was 11 and I think 7 last weekend, and we've just really not been able to hold up this weekend, but that's good because this isn't a gameplay video. Now, first of all, obviously, I'm sure you've all been wasting your coins, your players on all of the SBCs like these ones here. And, you know, understandably, it's an enjoyable thing to do in the end of FC 25. Now, one thing that's going to help you towards essentially getting these kind of coin balances really up is just going to be making sure that you are doing things like the daily challenge. I know the daily challenge isn't something that you're going to consider something that's going to be good for direct coins, because obviously you don't get coins for it. It's untradeable packs, it's untradeable challenge, but it's definitely one that's worth keeping up with, because throughout it you're going to get players from it, whether it be that you do the 83 times 5 that I've got here, or I think it's 85 times 3 it might have been there. Whatever those packs are, you're getting high value cards from it, and whether it is the last thing that you get at the end of the 8410 or anything in the build up, you can use those cards to make profit. We've got a few profit SBCs that are out right now which are really worth going for. You've got the likes of course, your tradable team of the season, your tradable team of the week. You've got, of course, your marquee matchups, things like that. I mean, the 83 times 5 here is what's hopefully going to get us a good card we can contribute with. I'm going to have to find a place for Valverde to show you some of these SBCs in the meantime. Now, of course, I am going to show you some things on the market, because there is still value in the market, but it is so different to how it was before. Of course, marquee matchups, we talk about this every single week because it's worth it every single week. I don't know if they're going to change it next FIFA, because they do make changes to SBCs, of course. Things like the premium mixed league upgrade, that used to be tons of, you know, leagues that they used to do. It got changed to this sort of 4 set league SBC where actually none of it's tradable anymore, or only 2 bits are, whereas before there was tons of tradable stuff. So they do make changes each game, and hopefully this beautiful baby stays the same. So right now, for example, we've got a jumbo premium gold pack, another, is it 2? You've got a jumbo premium gold players pack, jumbo premium gold pack, prime electrum, rare mix, and a small rare. Realistically, guys, it's going to cost you 12, 13k maybe even to complete this SBC. And you're probably going to walk away with like 20, 30, 40, 50 profit. Now, bear in mind, obviously, right now, you can open any old random pack. I mean, I'll give you an example. Once we've just got rid of our Valverde, I'll give you an example. Any old tradable pack right now is going to get you a good bit of value. Reason being, there's just so many cards in packs that make them valuable. Like, realistically, right now, you can't really do anything without packing like a 90, an 87. I mean, for example, Diacarte, Gulli, Hacho. I mean, the one I constantly see, Castellanos, all the time. I've had her tradable quite a few times. Never going to use her, but quick selling for 10k sometimes isn't a bad idea. You know it's bad when I'm doing an SBC like this and I don't even have 90 rated cards. I literally have 97s or nothing. Okay, and we finally managed to get it done, which gives us a tradable pack. Now, and by no means am I saying this is part of the method. I just want to show you guys how easy it is right now to get stuff in tradable packs. So we've got that premium gold players pack, or premium gold pack, I think there. I would be surprised if it didn't have a special. Okay, I am a little bit surprised. What is good though is, even in a pack like this, which is useless right now, I get a 5k anchor card, which is of course going to give me a nice little return. Right now, chemistry styles are the absolute buck. And there we go, 3 packs in. It did take us a little while longer than I thought, and it's Gulli, of course, the man we mentioned. It's that easy to get these tradable 88s here. We've got, sorry, if you can hear screaming in the background, my little cousins are running around and they are just as ADHD as me. So we've got a lot of noise in the Moore household at the moment. But if we have a look at this pack there, I mean, what have we got back from it? 15k. Obviously, there's no point selling these because there's no worth in the return here. Right, we've got the children downstairs. But as I was saying, of course, I mean, I hope this is not a silver. I think it's a silver. But it's so easy to just get absolute bangers in these tradable packs, which is why it's worth doing the marquee matchups. It's also worth going for, of course, the icon SBCs. And I don't want to repeat myself because we've said this in videos before, but the icons, I mean, we've got a ton of them right now. The bronze, the silver, those starter bits that you've got to all of them. are all gonna be worth it for you. I mean, they've just also dropped Vieira, which is pretty damn crazy. Don't think he actually gets in my side right now, but once again, another addition to the ability of us doing the Born Legend and Rising Stars here. Now, just to run you through the other upgrades that are gonna make sense here, of course, we've got the likes of your 90 tradable team of the season upgrade. You've got your tradable team of the week upgrade. Now, I don't know where these guys are sitting at the minute. Of course, if we have a look at the value of a team of the week, 20k, so they've fallen a lot. I suppose that's probably similar with, of course, your team of the season. So it's worth with these ones getting them crafted for free using things like the premium mixed league upgrade method. Now, if we head over, I mean, once again, anchor already gone. If we head over to, for example, our consumables, it's absolutely worth making sure any hunters, I mean, let's have a look. Have we got any on the market? 3.5k pretty much per hunter. So any hunters you've got, get them listed, every single one. Similar to your shadows, your anchors. If you don't have them on players already and you need to buy a player, then just buy the player with the anchor on there. I know that, you know, we're opening a lot of packs and you might get a player who has XYZ and you want them to have whatever chemistry style on it, but they're just worth so much. It's worth getting them up. I don't know what Catalyst goes for, so I'm going to leave that one for now. We know that anchors are an instant 5k profit. I mean, it's just that easy. How many do I have that are sellable? If you want to check what you've got that can be sold, I've got 10. So that's 50k just off the bat from coming into this section of my club, which we wouldn't have seen without going on here. Now, obviously, we can see my engine numbers there are pretty damn insane. So if we can go and get ourselves an engine, we are laughing. Now, one method that's going to be worthwhile doing right now is heading over, sniping anchors, shadows, any of these chemistry styles, because realistically, if you can get one at 4k, 3.5, I know they're selling pretty quickly, but you will get an influx of, there'll be a time when it's just easy to go ahead and let's have a look and make sure. Yeah, once again, shadows the same. There will be times where it's easy to pick these up, especially late at night. There's a lot of times where you will find people just aren't on the ball with their snipes. So very easily you can go ahead and get these done. I mean, glove, for example, I mean, I've got this, I did not mean to list it. I've got gloves here, as you can see, we've got 28 that can be sold. It's just worth quick selling them. No one's buying a glove. Similar, Premier League, let's get rid of all these. It's just worth getting rid of the things that you might not have noted in your club are there. Hawk might even have a bit of a sell. I don't know. I'm seeing probably too many on here for Hawk to really be selling. As you can see, there's just a ton of them up. So we'll have a look at those. It'd be worth just kind of checking. The other thing you want to have a look at, managers. Managers at the minute. If we have a look, for example, Spanish, that's not going to be that easy of a sell. But if you have a look, I think it's Netherlands, there's some Brazilian ones, things like that. These are going to go for a little bit more. So if we have a look and see Brazil, I think it's France, Brazil, I think they're the main ones. Maybe, no, Argentina's probably not that anymore. But if we have a look over on the actual market, have they all sold immediately? Oh yeah, so literally everything there is insta sold pretty much, apart from the hunter. So that's, I mean, that's ridiculous. We've just made like 100k from just going on the market and whizzing through things. Manager wise, if we have a look, I think there's a couple nations that are crazy hard to, I'm pretty sure there is a French manager on the game. I'm pretty sure, I'm not certain, so don't sort of hold me to that. Brazilian, I know we've got just this lady. I mean, that one there. Off the bat, easy, 5k straight up. I don't know why anyone would list her at 4, because she's literally the only one. So pop that up there. That's going to sell. We'll go over to players. I mean, players wise, it's just worth having a look at promo by promo. I mean, realistically, main promos that are going to be relevant to you right now, it's going to be your Copa America team in the tournament. This one is going to be worth looking at. I mean, if we have a look at the likes of the Argentinians, you know, even Martinez, that card has gone absolutely down the drain now. So this is like 90,000 coins, and it was absolutely a ton. So if you go down the route of going for Argentinian special forward or even striker, you're going to have a few here. If we have a look at minimum of 10k, 10,250, we've got a ton here. If we go for the Serie A route, of course, very easily, we've got quite a few players we can filter in there. So you've got Milito, we've got Dybala, obviously Castellanos. Don't really want to get him involved in the filter. We can just Twitter his team of the season. You do have options here, but there's a ton of cards just in this one filter. I mean, it's that easy to find a filter right now. You don't even really have to try. I mean, let's try another one. Let's go for Brazilian. We'll go special. Well, we'll go midfielder, see what midfielder looks like for us. Straight off the bat, that would be quite an easy one. We've got Fred there, we've got Socrates, Ramirez, we've got a few here, so we could have a look at the Premier League route, the hero route, we could have a look at the forward route. We know that this is going to bring up some of those big dogs, you know, João Pedro, Jesus, all of these, very easy to just snipe through these. I know I'm making it sound simple, but right now, guys, it's easier than it's ever going to be. Obviously, at the start of next FIFA, we're going to have videos explaining every intricacy of how to trade and how to make coins. But right now, it's just really simple. And the other thing that's going to really help you, as it always does, is subscribing to this channel. And I'll see you tomorrow.